Okay, so in today's video I have the new Harry Potter Miniverse Make It Mini thing. So this one is a Honeydukes trolley. Obviously last time we did the potions classroom. If you've not seen that, there, make sure you go watch it after this video. But yeah, we're gonna make the Honeydukes trolley in this video, so if you want to see that, then keep on watching. Okay, so obviously I just started by taking everything out of the box. So to be fair, I didn't actually really know what was in here. Obviously there's like the little window at the front where you can see some of the bits in there, but other than that I didn't really know what was going on. But obviously, as you can see there's like a little letter thing that you open, and then that has all of the instructions for the actual cart, which is inside of this package here. So yeah, all of the parts are just put in there together. So obviously I just took them all out. I could have just left them in there and then like pulled them out when I needed them, but I just decided to pull everything out and just kind of lay it out in front of me. I thought that would probably be a little bit easier. But yeah, I just laid it all out and then started putting it together. To be honest, trying to get some of these bits out was a little bit of a pain, but yeah, it was fine in the end. Managed to get them all out. Obviously I just feel like there is quite a lot of like plastic packaging with that. I feel like the packaging of these bits didn't need to be that big, but anyway, so the first thing that I had to do was put the Honeydukes sign on. So instead of it just being like a normal sticker, I had to carefully peel it off of the backing and then stick it onto the plastic bit, push it down and then peel that top bit off. It was like a little transfer. So yeah, instead of it being a printed sticker, it is like all different letters that are basically like a transfer. And then I just started putting all the bits together. To be honest, I realised like part of the way through that I kind of hadn't really started at the beginning. I kind of started halfway through and then just added the bits on as I kind of like noticed where they're supposed to go. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. So yeah, I kind of just went with it and then yeah, just built it up. It didn't take very long at all. It probably took like 5 minutes to actually finish this bit, which I didn't think was too bad. Obviously with the potions one that I did, actually building the room took ages because obviously you had to glue in all of the floor and then all of the wall tiles as well, so that took quite a long time, whereas as you can see, this hasn't really taken that long at all. There's nothing to sort of glue or hold together like that. Everything just like clips into place, and yeah, like I said, it did not take long at all. And yeah, everything was put together. The only thing that annoys me slightly is like this bit on the top, it doesn't like click into place, I guess because you can have it like next to the cart as well. But yeah, I just find it a little bit annoying that it doesn't actually like clip into place. It just kind of sits there. But anyway, that's just me. So yeah, obviously as you can see, once I had made the cart, I then moved on to all of the things to go inside of it. So the only thing that we had to actually kind of like customize a little bit was these ice creams. So they go in this little holder, and then there was a little bit of like resin which was sort of acting as chocolate sauce. So yeah, you kind of open it, put the chocolate sauce on top, and then there was some sprinkles that you could put on top and some cherries as well. So I just kind of laid everything out and then yeah, just sort of poured the sauce on top. I realised after I had done this that there was actually like a little attachment that I could add to the top, so it was kind of, it didn't come out like that. It came out sort of like of a smaller tube, but I didn't mind. I feel like it's fine like this because it just dripped down anyway. And then yeah, I just poured some sprinkles over the top and used the like paper instructions just to catch them so that I could just throw them away easier afterwards. And then yeah, once I had put some sprinkles on, I then took the cherries out, or tried to anyway, with the tweezers that were in the set. and I tried to put like 2 on each. It was a little bit fiddly because they kept kind of like trying to fall off, but got there in the end. And then yeah, I didn't really like worry too much. I just kind of let the sauce drip down, so that it would, you know, look natural and how like an ice cream would if obviously you'd put loads of chocolate sauce on it and then it dripped down. So yeah, I just left it, and then after I'd done that, I obviously cured it with my nail light. I did that off camera because I plugged that in elsewhere, away from the desk. So yeah, they obviously set, and then yeah, I think they look really cute. And then the next thing that I did was open the package with all of the different boxes in. So as you just saw there was some Honeydukes bags that went on the side. There was a couple of pre-made chocolate frog boxes. I didn't have to make those, they came like that. Then there's these 2 Honeydukes boxes, just sort of like bigger boxes. I guess they sort of look a little bit like cake boxes. And then yeah, there was just some different like sweets, different confectionery, I guess, like boxes to fold together. So yeah, like I say, there wasn't too much to sort of customize in this one. Obviously you had like the ice cream, but other than that, the rest of it was just sort of like boxes that needed putting together and then just organizing. So there was 4 of the Honeydukes bags that sort of like fold up and go on the side. And then yeah, all of the boxes as well. One thing that I did find, which was kind of annoying, was I kind of felt like not everything actually fit in perfectly. Like there wasn't sort of a perfect way to kind of get everything to fit in. There was always kind of something that was left over on the side, so it did sort of take me quite a while to figure out how I actually wanted everything to sit, because I didn't want to have that top piece like sat next to the cart. I wanted it on the cart. But yeah, there was these 2 trays as well that we had to go in. And then yeah, there was these sort of like decorative jars with like little bits of paper in, which to be honest I wasn't 100% sure what they were designed for. And then there was also sort of like a cake stand as well. And at this point, as you can see, I kind of played around with the idea of putting that one next to the cart, but I just didn't like it as much. And then yeah, obviously you can see the trays just sort of sit on the shelves. So yeah, I just kind of played around with it to see what we could do, see how we could put them up. Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't really 100% sure what the jars with like the little paper in was actually for, or what it was supposed to be, but they were cute, so I kind of kept them and wanted to like incorporate them somehow if I could. But yeah, like I say, it just took ages for me sort of playing around with how to actually have this, which was annoying. It probably took me sort of like 20 minutes, half an hour to actually figure out how I wanted it, and I did sort of get to the point where I was like, oh, I'll just get rid of some bits, but I didn't really want to do that because obviously I've paid for it, and this set isn't like, it's not that cheap. I think it was £40, so that's another thing. I feel like it was a similar price to the potion room, but you definitely didn't get as much with it, or like, you know, as much to do. Like this did not take me as long as the potion room did at all. Obviously there's not as much to actually do with it. It's just kind of some boxes that you fold up and put on a cart, and don't get me wrong, it's very cute and I really like it, but I don't know, I feel like in terms of quality for price, I feel like the potion room is definitely better. You got a lot more with it, whereas this one, yeah, obviously this is pretty much what you get, and the potions room itself is bigger in the first place. And I know it says in the thing for this that you can get extra bits, but I actually have no idea where you can get additional pieces for it. If anybody knows, please let me know. But yeah, eventually, as you can see, I managed to put it all together. So that was the Honeydukes trolley. Let me know what you thought down below. Let me know if you're going to get it yourself. And yeah, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and come back next week for another video. But yeah, I will see you next time. Bye!